Pug Mama Stace, and I'm here today with some healthy living from Pug Mama Stace, and I'm actually going to make my everything but the kitchen sink turkey burgers. The turkey that I'm using is a 93.7 turkey, so it's got 7% fat. It's pretty lean, and I got these turkey things from Costco, so it's actually really reasonable for turkey there if you compare it to the store. So they're easy open, supposedly, so let's see how this goes. And this is 2 packages of, I think it's 1¼ pound. 1¼ pounds of lean ground turkey. I'm going to take a very large plastic bowl, like this. I'm going to put all of the turkey in there. So it's going to make a lot of burgers, but the reason why I'm doing this and making so many is because I cook for myself for the week, because you guys know I like to be healthy and I like to know what's in my food, but I also work in a pharmacy that's really, really busy, and I need to have things like this that I can just quickly scarf down between patients because I don't get breaks. So I like to cook, things like turkey burgers. I actually had soup last week, which was really, really good, but it wasn't exactly the easiest thing to eat in a pinch. So these burgers are going to be great. I've actually made them before, and they're fantastic. I told you guys, I don't remember when I told you, but I was going to post a recipe for this, so I'm going to do you one even better and post a video and the recipe. The first thing I'm going to add to the turkey is this. This is chopped, if you can see that, chopped up onions, yellow bell pepper, orange, red, and green bell pepper, and then some portobello mushrooms on the top, and a chopped up jalapeno. This, I call it everything but the kitchen sink turkey burgers because you can literally put anything you want in here. It's more of a method than a recipe, so I'm going to go ahead and pour all of these veggies in here. And yes, I chopped them up before this because you guys don't want to sit here and watch me chop vegetables for 30 minutes. Y'all can probably figure out how to do that yourselves. I'm gonna actually wash my hands here real quick. Take my rings off because it's gonna get dirty in a second. Okay. And welcome to my kitchen, by the way. And it's kind of bright over there. There we go. It's kind of bright because the sun's out and I'm using natural light for this. So I'll try to stay back here so I don't turn into a ghost. So that is all the vegetables and the turkey. Next, I'm going to chop up some fresh herbs. I have fresh rosemary, fresh thyme, and fresh oregano right here that I've already washed and taken off the stems for y'all. So just chop it up as small as you can. A good knife is definitely worth the investment if you like to cook a lot. And I can tell you that a huge cutting board also is. This is a drying mat, and then this is a ginormous cutting board I got at Kohl's. I use it every single day. There's not one day that goes by that I'm not cutting up an apple or making food or cutting up strawberries. Who knows? But I don't think there's a day that goes by that I don't use this. So I just keep it out all the time. Scoop them up and put them in the mixture. You don't have to use fresh herbs. You can use dried herbs. Use whatever you want. I just happen to have some fresh, all 3 of those fresh on hand. And I tend to not end up using all of my herbs before they go bad, so when I can use them more than once, I take advantage of it. So I'm going to add some paprika, and I'm going to add a good heaping teaspoon of it. You guys can add however much and whatever much you want, because I like my food spicy, and what I'm doing you may not like. So, and let's see. Okay, so we're gonna do some flaxseed meal. So turkey burgers, meatloaf, those kinds of things, you gotta have some kind of binder. A lot of people use breadcrumbs. I've used those in the past, and panko breadcrumbs are great as well. But I eat gluten-free for the most part, so what I'm gonna use today is some flaxseed meal. You cannot see that. Let's come a little closer. So Bob's flaxseed meal. And then I'm also going to use a little bit of garbanzo flour. And I painted the tops of these mason jars with chalkboard paint and then used paint pens to write to write what the contents are. I also did that with my spices. I got the idea off Pinterest. So let's do about 1/8 of a cup, which is, you know, half of this. So I'm going to put that in here, just kind of sprinkle it over. The garbanzo flour is gluten-free, for those of you that actually care about gluten-free. The flaxseed is going to add omega-3 fatty acids to your burgers, which is very good for you if you don't know that. So it's, you know, the consistency, the texture is also conducive to being a good binder. So I'm going to add a full 1/4 cup of this. Omega-3 fatty acids are good in general as an anti-inflammatory for processes all through your body. So it's good for your heart, good for your skin, just overall good for you. So here we go with the flaxseed. Really the egg is kind of the binder. This is more of the, I don't know if you want to call it texturizer, but it helps with the egg to kind of bind the burgers together, if that makes sense. I'm also going to add egg, and I'm going to add 2 egg whites and 1 full egg. I'm going to whisk the egg up into its egg white, and then that will be the binder, basically, along with the 2 drier ingredients. All right. So here's the egg. I'm going to add that as well. Now, for the fun ingredients. So I have a bunch of different condiments here, and this is really whatever, like I said already, whatever you guys want to do. I've got some horseradish mustard, so it's a brown mustard, but it's got horseradish in it. This gold buckled brisket sauce, I got this, I don't even remember why I got this. I think I might have gotten it to go with some kind of crock pot, like meat of some sort, and I just wanted to add something besides, you know, beef and chicken and vegetable broth, which I always tend to use, so I just got this brisket sauce. It does have a nice smoky flavor to it, and I think I got it at Safeway. So you guys can probably find whatever brand, you know, whatever brand you want at whatever store you want. This is Tabasco. It is a habanero Tabasco. Sriracha, gotta love sriracha. Then some minced garlic, and then I'm gonna do some salt and pepper. The only thing that may not be gluten-free in here is your Tabasco, because they use vinegar in Tabasco. And actually, come to think of it, this sriracha may not be gluten-free either. I don't have celiac disease, so I can have smidges of gluten and it doesn't bother me. But if you do have celiac disease, make sure that you use gluten-free condiments, because anything that contains vinegar there is a possibility that it might have gluten in it. So any of these, you know, any of your ingredients, just make sure that they're gluten-free if you absolutely have to eat gluten-free. So, and I really don't even measure. Oh, awesome. I don't really even measure these, so let me bring this up here. Maybe we go around just a couple times. The mustard. Shake the brisket sauce really well because it settles, has stuff in it that settles. I'm not going to use a whole lot of this because it is, believe it or not, even though it's thin, it's got pretty strong smoky flavor to it. So probably no more than a teaspoon and a half of that. Some sriracha. And another thing that I like to do is, several swirls of that. Another thing I really like to do after I have these cooked is mix sriracha and ketchup. You could do like 1/3 sriracha and 2/3 ketchup. It's pretty hot. I mean, it gives you a pretty good kick. Mix the ketchup and the sriracha together, and you can squirt it over or pour it over the burgers themselves, or do sweet potato fries, bake them in the oven, and eat them with sriracha ketchup. Amazing. My Tabasco. I'm not going to add a lot of this. We've already got enough elements of heat in here. So just add a little bit more dimension to the flavor. Probably like 15 drops. There we go. Gonna do probably a teaspoon of garlic. I just buy the huge pre-chopped minced garlic because, you know, I used to buy garlic, whole garlic bulbs, and that's fine and dandy, but you honestly get the same thing from this, and it's way cleaner and way quicker. So there's that. We're gonna do some pepper. Got these little pepper grinders and salt grinders from Sur La Table. My friend Allie and I did a cooking class there when I went to Miami last year and had so much fun, and these were so nice. We got a discount that night on all of the products because we took the class. So Allie got some and I turned around and got some after I got home because I just like them so much. A little bit of salt. I actually use the pink Himalayan sea salt. I just like it. I don't really know if there are any health benefits or anything to it. It's fancy and it's pretty and I like the flavor. So that is it for everything that we're going to add to it. Next step is just get in there with your hands, get dirty. And I usually do this without gloves, but the last time I did, it got all up in my fingernails, and I don't know. It's just kind of gross. So to save myself the nastiness for this video, I'm going to use rubber gloves. Vinyl gloves, actually, not latex gloves. And I think I'm going to take my watch off because, like I said, getting down and dirty in this turkey burger mix. Let's put that over there. All right, ready? This is going to make so many burgers. This is going to make even more than my batch the last time that I froze. So smoosh it all together, mix it really well, and it's a good idea to kind of go around the edges and pick up the meat and look on the bottom and see, just to make sure that there aren't any straggling ingredients there. So you want to get it all mixed up really, really well. And from here, I will be dividing these into burger patties. I'm probably going to do, let me see how big. It's, you know, like I said, you guys can do whatever you want with this. It can be as big or little as you want, but I usually go about this size. About the size of a hockey puck, maybe? Yeah, about that big. So I will be grilling these on my little grill pan on my stove. Actually you guys can see it right there. It's right behind me. I don't have a grill yet. That's on my list of things to get, but it's probably going to be a while because I have other things that are taking priority over that right now. So anyway, yeah, so I will go ahead and make these all into burgers, and then I'll be back with you guys to show you the grill pan. Okay guys, so I'm back at the stove. I have my little grill pan right here. So all you have to do is just turn on, I have a gas stove, so just, whoops, the wrong burner. There we go. I have a gas stove and it works great. So I haven't ever tried it on an electric stove, but be my guest, let me know how it works. So I am just going to let that warm up, which it is already quite warm. And I'm going to spray the top of the pan with some coconut oil spray. If y'all can see that. Got it at Safeway. You can also get it at Sprouts, which is where I got it the first time. So just make sure that is sprayed really well. Then I just take mine here, the first 6 patties that I made. Take these and this grill pan's nice as opposed to just, you know, searing them in a skillet because it has the little holes. These do give off a lot of, I want to say grease, but they drip quite a bit when you cook them. I actually baked them the last time and there was just liquid all over the bottom of the cookie sheet afterwards, and I had to kind of wipe some of the accumulated liquid off the sides of them. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but yeah, this is going to be way better. I've used this before and it works very well. Ah, sweet. There we go. So all 6 of them are on here, and well, the rule of thumb for chicken, I know, is 165 degrees in the center. I'm actually not sure what the rule is for turkey. I'm going to look it up and get back to you with my next batch. But I'll just cut one open just to make sure that it's done because I'm eating them and I'm not feeding them to anyone else, so I really don't care. But you know, obviously make sure you get these make sure you get them cooked thoroughly so you don't get any kind of meat-borne pathogens. We don't want that. We have flipped the burgers and they are now, some of them are nearing being ready and I can see that, but some of them are still, I can still see some pink liquid coming out of them when I push them down. So I actually looked it up and 165 degrees is the proper cooking temperature for chicken and turkey. This one's climbing very slowly and it just hit 165, but I'm going to give it a few more minutes because I may not be hitting the coolest part of the burger. So. While I'm letting these cook, since I'm making food for the week for work, I'm actually going to warm up some, this is brown rice. They're little packages that I got from Costco, and I also got the quinoa ones. And these will be ready in 90 seconds in the microwave. And they've got 2 servings of brown rice at 155 calories and 1.5 grams of fat a piece. No saturated or trans fat. 36 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 4 grams of protein. So it's good stuff, and I'm probably going to divide it into fourths and put them in my little plastic containers to take the work. So I'm going to do that while I am waiting for the rest of the burgers to cook. I just wanted to share that with you guys because I know a lot of you ask, like, what do I eat? How do I eat healthy? And little things like this make eating healthy a lot easier. So Costco, and they are gluten-free as well. So check it out. So that's it for this video. I am cooking the last batch. They are almost done, and I put together all of these little containers for work this week. There's a burger in each of them, and half of them have quinoa, half of them have brown rice. So I'll probably take one of these to work, take an apple, a banana, maybe a Lara bar or a Cayenne bar, and probably it. Oh, I've got grapes in these little containers too. So that's pretty much what I eat on a regular basis all day while I'm at work. Just things that I can run to the back and, you know, grab a few of them and eat them, and then go back out and do my work. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited to be doing videos for you guys now. I think it'll be a really awesome addition to my blog, and I really like sharing things with you guys. I like to share, you know, cooking and healthy living ideas, and I also obviously like the makeup and beauty. So Pug Mama's Taste is well-rounded. We'll just put it that way. So anyway, you guys have an awesome, awesome week, and I will be back very soon. Bye! What would a Pug Mama's Taste video be without the pug, right? Allie, come here. You want to say hi? Do you want to come say hi to everyone? Let's show them your Colts band. Yeah, come here. Yay! Here we go. Say hi. Say hi, everyone. Say hello. How are you today? Say hi. Yes. Say, I'm ready for the game. Even though we play tomorrow night, Mommy has me already ready for the game. It's my good luck bandana, right? Right? Okay. So we're going to go eat dinner, and then we're going to watch football, and then we're going to go night-night. What do you say? Yeah? Say bye!